The capture. Let me get this going.
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting any?
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but somehow...
Wait a second.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh, Speaking of which, has there been any word of her whereabouts yet?
No.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what...
No, on the
Traveler? Baiju hasn't shown his face ever since he went in to treat Jialiang again.
Is this audible or not?
Huh?
Is it audible?
Huh?
You're finally...
There was no time. I had no other choice. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant.
So, how much longer do you think... They've been outside waiting. Surely he Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baiju! Jialiang seemed
And as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I had in...
What? You mean, even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd still be sick?
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because it is being used to manage his underlying medical condition. Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting, and in the longer term, causes irreversible damage to the internal organs. Though it was created from god remains, this formula is not a poison in Jialiang's case. Rather, it's his medication.
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died a long time ago.
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a That
explains what...
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around. Because humans have no... I fear that the situation...
I never suspect to sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible. Whatever the cost...
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any... In any case, her regular exposure to God remains over such a long period will have been and given that she's already been missing for several days,
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baiju. Dr. Baiju, please let me come with you. You've already done after all, if it wasn't for me, I'm sure I'll be
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting...
No! Before I forget
This trip will be
There's only one thing I fear now.
very well.
Dr. Baiju, are you heading out?
Yes. Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen and hop to it now.
Okay.
Into the wind.
It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me...
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. Jialiang, can you sense which direction?
I think it's... this way. Yes, I'm sure of it. I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way. This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
There is an...
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you...
No, I...
The digging marks here. A thieves' tunnel?
Judging by the tool, but why did they abandon this?
I remember now, but she said that the method...
Easy, Gia.
One with nature. It's fine. Wind strike.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made the...
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster repellent.
A monster repelling incense?
The incense was burned no doubt an encounter with the... After them.
That's right. This is...
Jialiang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
Aha! We can keep going now!
From the looks of it, The energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
Settle down!
Into the wind.
The night is cold.
Right. Now what? Now what? Well, maybe like this.
Jiangli!
There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
Dr. Baiju, how serious is it?
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite... The god remains here are encroaching on her... If we don't eliminate it soon...
Then, what are we waiting for? It's not as simple as that. The poison within Jialiang's body is if the source is purged, the poison in it... and the poison within Jialiang's body is keeping his heart condition under control. Oh no.
Indeed.
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But, Baiju, you're
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiangli, maybe if we put our heads together, we can think of...
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you.
Dr. Baiju, give it to me.
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances...
But Dr. Baiju, if I continue to sustain my own life, I know for a fact that my choice can bring Jiang...
Jialiang?
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry.
Jialiang?
I am sure that over the years, Jiangli will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind. As for less conventional...
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death, what a crazy situation! Jiang Li risked it all to save Jia Liang's life, and now
I've seen many final farewells, and
in the human realm, at least.
the path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those, I cannot help but think that
When all this began. I've said my goodbyes.
as you wish.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories.
I'll take...
Mom, something.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live... Oh, how I would love to hear...
Jialiang! Jialiang! Jialiang!
Dad!
Didn't I... Huh?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different?
Dr. Baiju, I...
Die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a...
I'm a zombie?
That's right.
Chi-Chi
Before
moment.
we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death.
Time for simping.
Of course, this is but a
Sue.
crude imitation, whether it will keep... But,
Is
however
simp
long you
karna
have
hai.
left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name. And it would have had no in the end. All I know
भाई
is that
बस
if I...
5
and even
wishes
this
चाहिए.
would have counted for
सब कुछ खत्म
nothing
हो चुका है almost.
without Director Who nudging things in the right direction. We may not have found Jiang Li in time.
4 bongs.
No wonder he didn't. All I wanted was to help Jia Liang find his missing wife as soon as. Leave it to Boo Boo. One Chi-Chi was enough. You stay away from my dad! Oh, is that right? Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you up.
All's well that ends well.
It feels like it was a whole...
Yay! Paimon
इसका story क्या है?
Things first.
किसका story?
Wait up! I'll come to.
Baiju,
Don't mention it, Jiang.
just your duty, huh?
हर एक character का अलग-अलग story है. अच्छा Genshin Impact का क्या? देख एक भाई और एक बहन होती है. वो like planets पर travel करते हैं और जब इस planet पे आते हैं ना, इस planet के जो एक god रहती है, तो एक भाई नहीं तो बहन लाइक अपने को चूज करना पड़ता है. भाई चूज किया तो बहन को ट्रैप कर लेती है, ठीक है, और बहन को अपने को ढूंढने का रहता है. पूरा स्टोरी यही है लाइक इसमें.
Time flies. It's
और
been
इसमें
so
लाइक
long
7
since we
रीजन्स
bade each
रहते
other
हैं. हर एक
farewell in
का
Shenmue
अलग अलग
Vale.
एलिमेंट रहता है लाइक
Changsheng,
वाटर,
you're the
फायर
same as
वगैरह.
ever.
तो
You haven't changed
हर
one
एक
bit.
रीजन में अपने को स्टोरी
You,
है.
on the other hand,
Main
have
story.
changed a lot.
You're
कल की
right.
देखा नहीं, मैं मूवी
My
थिएटर गया
younger
ही नहीं.
self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baiju. I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality.
I have to say, Jiang Li, It was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me.
No, not at all. But I'm not just that Baiju.
Huh.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changshang's contract lets you transfer between bodies, is it?
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases. When I treated Jia Liang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into my own. Not only did this allow me to alleviate the burden on him, but it also gave me an
इसका साहब
opportunity to
बोलता है
study its
हाँ
properties. There is no need to worry about any
वो
long-term
एक गॉड है
consequences to my health, however.
साहब
Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison in me will have already dissipated.
But you took such a huge risk. What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for this. The reason I left our master, but in the end, are all disciples of Zhenyu Vale destined to turn out this way? To live a short life?
We are doctors.
Baiju, I can tell. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jia.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us. The traveler taught me a load of new recipes.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Baiju, Chi-Chi, Gui.
There's no need to worry.
Baiju, what did Jiang Li mean by not around anymore? Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baiju and Jiang Li's master, has passed away at a young age.
what
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the contract with you helps people.
It
story
Long
तो है
ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Zhenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is, until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
W.
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract
Story
has
to है भाई.
strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been...
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them. They are like moths that throw themselves into the flame.
So...
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light. But Changsheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce the total amount of pain in the world. It's just like we witnessed. Either Jia Liang feared for Jiang Li's life, or I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors.
Huh? But... didn't you...
What makes a poison, poison? And what makes a disease? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I precisely. I will be Changsheng's final host. And
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even want to save me.
But isn't wanting to have it all what for a selfish moth like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light?
Huh.
Dr. Baiju, Traveler, what are you...
We also have... Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions. I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy...
True. And yet, are such things...
Next question. No. 94. Okay. ऑब्वियसली क्या करते हैं भाई.
We once thought the Fortress of Meripede would be super... You've got a set schedule, guaranteed food, and... Oh, you mean Risley? Well, he does look kind of intimidating. He's actually... Paimon wonders how he's like with the people. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Excuse me? Is someone...
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But...
Did you hear my call? Thank
You're inside? Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that?
Whoa, that...
No!
Just your... Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair! Sorry, you just need your hair...
I think it's a soft... I think that it's really...
Don't worry, we'll...
I'm really sorry to bother you like this.
Go for the hat near the left. Right.
Paimon doesn't see anything here. Let's go somewhere else. Just where is that thing? Nothing in the water. Oh, we've looked everywhere. Why don't we check out the rag and well, Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
Well, now just wait. Oh, you must be the legend.
No!
Sorry. I hope you find...
There's...
Why, your heroic actions at Araneus have long made their way to the fortress of Meripede. We heard that you were personally received by His Grace, and you're one of His Grace's favorite. After all, man, no, I mean, we've all got...
Oh, so now you're...
Well, I did mean... Oh, enough of that. Is there something you look... No problem. Hey, feel free to check out anything you want. The credit coupon costs are on me.
Wait, but that's...
Well, it's not like life's been pretty good recently.
All right. Paimon will take a look.
Are you sure you don't want more? These opportunities...
It's all right. 2 will do. It just doesn't feel this... But anyway, we don't... Thank you so much. We'll be off then.
1 minute
No
रुको.
problem, and thank you for your patronage. I'd appreciate it if you could put in a nice word for our establishment the next time you speak to His Grace.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews. We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy
Episode
at the box hasn't
5.
passed out from lack of air.
Episode 6.
Okay.
Let's go. जो ऊपर है
You can come out now.
You did? Oh, Archon!
Wait, so you're not actually bald? You've got such a full head of hair.
I mean, I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. Wait,
Well, we got you a new one. We tried.
I see.
Does it have some kind of scent?
But, sorry, I can't.
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up over here.
Your Grace!
Oh, hey, Risley! It's been...
Well, it's a slow day today, so I decided to go for a little... I'll say, I'm not a...
It's what good adventure...
Is that so? Maybe I should... As I recall, you might not have the same...
Understood. Then I'll be off.
What a strange guy. Why did he care so much about his hat? Oh, and has he done something wrong? When he saw you, it was as if he'd seen a ghost.
Oh, not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They work hard and never get into trouble. They saved me a lot of work, in fact. As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert. It's not unusual for the more shy prisoners to freak out when I show up unannounced.
Huh? Shy? There are prisoners who are afraid to talk to people?
Prisoners are still people, after all. There are as many crimes and motives as there are stars in the sky. The idea of the criminal as a selfish, heartless brute is just a stereotype. Such labels could never capture the complexity of even a single individual person. What kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime, we'd never know these things if they don't share their story with us.
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes sense to you.
Okay.
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawls into mass ones, the Beret Society, if you have some time, and if you're still interested...
Paimon's not the biggest...
Alright then, please.
I bet.
Welcome, Your Grace, and the traveler, unfortunately.
I'll pass on the food. What a pity.
If you're not in the mood...
Yes, please?
It's...
Oh!
2 bottles coming.
Our first meeting took place on short notice. I'm actually quite fond...
Whoa. That'd be quite the long
I see. Seeing everything for...
that guy we talked...
Well, after all, you... Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration? So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have... I was convicted and sent here to power and control. So, what do you think? I would very much like to maintain...
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest shipment. They were extremely well hidden, and we've confirmed that the senders have been using this method to smuggle...
Got it. Leave the box here and contact me.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentioned something about contraband.
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many people here are experts at pulling Now, what do we have here?
Whoa. This is certainly a box of curiosities. More? Wait. If you've confiscated this entire box...
Yep. We can't just...
What? But that's just insane profit! Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well?
It's only been a couple minutes since we agreed to continue friendly relations with each other, and you're already planning to overthrow me? Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything? No take-backs. Paimon will have you know that she's got a real good eye for trouble.
I never joke about things like this.
Alright, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants... this one. This dark... Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick... There's something... weird about this gem. Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just...
Is that so? Let me give it a try. Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks. Are you sure? I wouldn't. Fair enough.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something.
I'll take this gem then and run a.
Then.
You do have a. Seems like we're almost done with our drinks too. I can introduce you.
Wait. Are you.
Just noticed?
We are honored by your all these your two.
Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large. Every once in a while, the society will also host
You flatter me. It's so easy to feel low, but that's when thus.
Oh.
My part in this was minimal. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about, but the society.
Exactly right. Here, our operation.
Who knew you could find such a place in the. Oh, right, and what.
There's nothing deeper. If our members felt, and when we're together, we will feel a sense of community, from optimism.
In other words?
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please, wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around, too, if you...
Oh, right.
Kidding, of course. We're just discussing. We've also already gone over...
Skip it, skip it.
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer? Yeah, they're supposed to be like.
Hey, you there, newbie.
Newbie?
Yep, I'm talking.
Brother, I beat your ass.
With one shout. Why don't you also give? Just remember to take.
Welcome to our gather.
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look.
Well, that's not. I'm sure, Mr. Dude. Besides this space, these rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone.
Wow, that's.
Unfortunately, we started a collaboration with the.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely.
Yep, and that's exactly why we all think.
Hey, what?
Oh, hello. You are a guest. We've got some classics, as well as a few. Yeah, most of them are writing diaries. Some quit drinking. Not only that, with how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down, you never know what you. And while you're here, no matter what you do.
So
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's it.
Don't worry,
Okay.
Alright, we've talked to everybody. That would explain what. Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their.
Of course, Your Grace.
Okay, and I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this? Now, note.
Oh, wait. It's all right.
Paimon thinks it's something anyone expected you to.
The prisoners here. Our needs are.
I
like
hate
hot
this
dogs we can
place,
plate,
bro.
Which
It's
is
so
why,
boring.
in my.
You've hit the nail, and I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people.
And Paimon thought it.
Of course, that lifestyle.
Speaking of fighting.
What?
Oh, I almost never need them.
Hey, isn't that the guy who What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Are you feeling all right?
No, I'm fine.
He's still as weird as.
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
I'm also not too sure about. After all, it's my.
We'll leave him to you then. Oh, right. And when emotions run high, sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times. Oops.
Oh, isn't that awful gem?
Awful
You're still
gem.
carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as I don't.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for His Grace.
Yes, right away.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier.
Never, Your Grace. Don't think...
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over most of the thing.
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit.
Exit.
Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure...
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for...
Well, what's your opinion of...
Paimon doesn't... There's only one, but...
But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners in my stead. I wanted to see I arranged for a meeting at...
Dissonant?
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it. As expected, the whole truth I'd hoped to take care of... Why don't you take this with my hypothesis and with his watchful eye? I'm just following the most... It's been so long since I got to... I'll explain everything. Find out what you...
$72. Give me furina on the next pull, bro. Please. I'm running out of story quests.
It's just as Risley said. You said you felt there was something up. Paimon will do her best to help.
Wait, you guys...
We're really sorry. We just...
Oh, okay.
Nobody? It's okay. There's no need to be... We'll just look for it ourselves if none of you...
I'll go find...
No need. We're just looking for something. We can look around.
Why are these guys so weird, man?
Hey, hello?
Hello? How can I help you? The Beret Society offers a...
You don't know...
sorry, that's not what I meant.
Are you still organizing the bookshelf?
Yeah, and... I'm sorry. But you can't check out the books right now.
We weren't thinking about that to begin with, but weren't you super friendly just a moment?
Sorry.
Hey!
What do you want?
Isn't this how you greeted us earlier? Take a deep breath.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I ate some... You're looking for...
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
क्या पाप किया भाई हमने?
Oh, you're back.
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
That would prove the dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of fear behind the cheerful facade.
Right. He was acting super... Actually, hasn't he just been acting super paranoid since we first met?
And that's precisely why I...
Oh, so the one who started it all was... It was you all along!
It's because I wanted to figure out what's really going. I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable mental states. Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit.
Okay, but if you think something's wrong, why don't you just... Aren't you the Duke? You could...
Well, maybe you're... In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. They're mostly for show. Everything I do is on display. The way people see me act determines the kind of world I can create down here.
So hello
And I've
anyone
always
in
striven
the
to appear
chat.
fair and
Talk
reasonable
to
to
me.
the people.
That...
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. And that's why even though
Alright, so you're saying, and even though the members are
Indeed. I have some faith. The line has been
Fish?
Let's give them some time. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Hey, don't just leave before you've
We wait. 18 to 24. Is it the next day or this day?
It's finally evening. Brysley's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
Time to go.
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to land a lucky pull on the welfare meals tonight?
Let's just get straight to the point. Has anything else happened with the society?
Patience, Paimon. Even as the situation continues to... I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came to mind. Why didn't anyone come?
Oh, that's a good point.
But even if such a thing existed, how could they be so sure without checking with... It'd be one thing if it was just one or two people, but... It seems like everyone's... Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them. Yes, something like that. So it became imperative for me to refute that and prove my truth. Of course, I had originally planned to do this in a more covert way, but I had to... There was no way to keep our investigation.
That makes sense.
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never brought them... But now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found... That likely set his internal alarms off. Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. It's the only thing that could explain the fear, if we didn't act right then and there. So after giving them... I must say... Yes, that's right. I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do something, right. And I said back there that I had no idea what the gem represented. That should have been enough to let people know that and since I was traveling with you, heroes who have never turned a blind eye to evil, and they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate or...
You used us as a part of your...
My apologies. There was no... But I can assure you, of course you're under no... Would you be willing to...
But Paimon...
You have my thanks. Now, I've examined one. The other is the true purpose of the black gem. We haven't been able to... It's my hope that a brave fish will take my bait and venture outside of their dock. I'll put some music on while we wait.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's...
Please.
I apologize for my lack of composure. Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you. Please, help us...
Slow down, take a deep breath.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I will try.
You mean when we saw him at...
Yes, he fled immediately. Thankfully, he's still... Now that he's lost...
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method, rather than listening to me explain what it is. Every secret may be found with...
Here you are. I was wondering where you had run off to in such a hurry. Please excuse us, Your Grace. It was never our intention to disturb you like this. She rambles often,
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving...
Oh, my apologies. I merely did not wish for Your Grace to be alarmed. Had I not been...
Like, we believe you.
Please, there's no need to be upset.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic?
That would be perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Fasal. Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back to our place.
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
This is what you're afraid of, correct? You can tell me everything.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
Your Grace, I don't think...
It's all right, Avise. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of, no matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you.
Your Grace! Forget it. I'll keep my mouth shut. I've already said everything.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I really don't...
What?
In that case, Avise and I will be on.
Miss Avise, please show me your head. There's nothing there.
Your Grace, I know you have long tired of my words, but please believe me when I say the Society has never caused trouble for you or any of the guards at the fortress. Why are you doing everything in your power to prove our guilt? I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you...
Your words bore me. You know the consequences if I find...
Everything that I do for... All right, Avise.
We should have shown him his...
Sooner or later, all will pay the... he must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile. The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken in, and that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me. The true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he... However, if we were to look at the rules... It would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping all of their secrets.
Yeah, none of this makes sense to
The hats are definitely being used to hide a secret. I need to think about this a bit. From the way Dugier acted, he must have known from the beginning that we wouldn't... I need to think about this a bit. But if there's nothing on her head, why did Avise... I can't seem to make a...
I have an idea, but...
Huh? What is it?
You mean this thing? So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier. That would mean that Avise didn't stay silent out of fear. She states, let me take a look. I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow on the inside. Let's see.
Hey, what are you doing? Wait, some kind of dark liquid? And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotion. With that in mind, this liquid is
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember
Dugier would be able to censure others. I can only imagine how it would feel to have this directly injected into your brain. The moment it hits you would be like being flooded with all the terrors you've ever experienced. Agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense.
So, what?
And that might not even be all. We can't let Dugier...
Let's fuck Dugier. Let's go.
Time to go.
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind... We decided to forestall their plan, and we're just about...
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this?
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members...
Understood, Your Grace.
Now, let's check on them. As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
You.
Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for...
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dugier's. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of...
The fuck is this quest, man?
Let's go check out the other areas too.
Yo, why you float?
Come here, have a look at this. This is a book that the colors of the covers are complete. Yeah.
Time to...
Look at what I found. This is a surveillance port. So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll Indeed. It's easy, and if any action Dugier has already...
Your Grace! Your Grace!
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any society members in the other area. The lime scale, the layers... We also investigated the members' residences.
Oh.
They're gone.
Indeed. Meanwhile, so instead of being... And only the most...
But then...
Dugier must be holding all the rest of his members in... He must be in Dugier's pocket. I'm of the same mind.
Go to the protection zone. How do I go there? How do I go there? Oh, the left. The left.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
What? Okay.
Yeah. Time to go.
Did that person flee here?
That's the most likely scenario to me. Let's keep heading down. We should be on the right track. Let's go. We can
भागना भाई.
After them.
It's rising. Run!
Did Dugier send you?
Come on, it's time to talk.
I will take your cooperation into consideration when...
Mr. Dugier, he didn't want this guy. We were just about to dispose of him when you caught up to us.
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this...
Yes, it's just down this way.
Guards, take them away. Let's go. It's about time that we...
Holy shit. Fountain quests are long as fuck.
There's so much space down here.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. There are usually... Stay sharp. He's...
What do I have to investigate? Nothing. Nothing. I got some primo gems lying there. Let's go.
Silence!
One with nature.
Not now.
Bow your head.
Let me take the chest.
Are you okay?
You're safe now.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Dougie.
And that would explain the strange decommission. Seems like he's...
Hey, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. It lists members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal. 5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrongdoings.
Bruh.
Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and water. I see.
But that's just cruel and...
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to avoid punishment. They learn to stop talking with one another. This leaves the wounds they've already received to fest. Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept. Do you remember what happened? She's usually all...
Ugh.
No, your decision. The human heart is like a raft in a vast and empty ocean. We convince ourselves that we're in control, but in truth, a single wave could sweep us off course and send us crashing into the path of a storm. Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime.
Tell him. Tell him.
If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of the... Rather than confront Dougier, I think it's more... You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some others.
Open the door. Forget it.
Trial and error.
Whoa, it's turning! Is it because we touched this thing? The other side's open! Let's go.
Alright. पानी में कूदना है. It's not water. What? Bro, no hydro slimes. Fine.
A moment, please. Let's begin. It's gonna get a little chilly. backup, huh? Fine by me.
इतनी हेल्प कम हो गई भाई
My
what
guiding stars.
Don't run away now.
why is this build so shit
Not now.
or do I don't know how to use this Primods 108 let's go.
It's so high. We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
Activate the mechanism in front of us first, just like before. Let's see if that changes anything.
Okay.
Ooh, the water level's gone way up. So that's how we'll make it to the top.
Be sanctified.
GG sir
These should be the prison cell.
तुमने खेल
Lots
रहा है
of
क्या
empty cells in here.
Let's still rescue. Hey, it's all right now. You can leave this place.
वीकेंड पे सीधा
No. So close to me.
आज अरे कुछ नहीं होता
We won't be able to get through. I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let the guards take care.
All right. Let's.
The door's open. Huh. Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
I leave this area to.
Understood. And
Let's go back. That mechanism. Don't forget to bring the.
ये क्या दिखा रहा है मेरे को
There seems to be some.
This is a surveillance. I'm sure douchey.
surveillance घूम फिर के ही आ गए क्या अदर साइड किस साइड इस साइड पे इस पे लिमिटिंग डाल देते हैं क्या भी रोटेट करते हैं इस पे लिमिटिंग डालते हैं Proceed to the deepest area. Okay. जाएंगे. Bye. पूरी जत्रा है यहाँ पे.
I must confess to being furious. To think that remember their names. Fasal, and today you will see with your own. Go on, Avis. Of course. You will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again and again, and don't stop.
Fasal.
It's okay. Oh, shut your wretched mouths! My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to disobey.
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond naught.
Is that...
Oh, Risley. I knew. Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already?
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and... Look at your people.
You. Have you forgot what's so wrong about punishing those who deserve? And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running?
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen them as currency. The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth. Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they may have made mistakes, but and most importantly, they should always retain the freedom to choose their own path. But you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their... And you say that's what...
He's really mad.
You think me arrogant, Risley. Well, I think you're too young. Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. No prisoner will... Had you been just one step slower, I would have already taken... Your vision gives you strength.
All the best, buddy.
How long will it hold against these
Thank you,
powerful
Ansh.
constructs?
Thank you for subscribing, bro. I'm running out of story quest and I really need some primogems, you know. I'm speedrunning the quests right now.
Bow your head.
कल से सिर्फ स्टोरी क्वेस्ट स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ मैं बस.
Into the wind.
Settle down.
और भाई बताओ क्या हाल चाल. Well, bro, grind hard and I hope you become a big gamer. Thank you so much, yaar.
If you think fear can control everything...
Means a lot.
Well then, terrify me.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like one.
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you. Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind. Well, from this point on...
Too cold.
You can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification.
Did you pull for her? Oh no, or you already have her?
Sorry for taking so long. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not at all. Paimon did...
I could comfort. I have to take responsibility for it. As does the... Even I wouldn't be...
So,
Oh, Dugier? For now, I think I'll do nothing.
Huh?
I think it's a very fitting part. He'll be left in the... Of course, that's not... I'm going to talk to the members of the society. He'll get it.
Hyman didn't.
Why do you think I'd do? Anyway, joke, how about this? Don't worry, it won't be.
Oh,
2 days later, 11 to 13. Okay. 11. Coupon credit. Cafeteria.
Ah, you're here.
Hyman never forgets about me.
I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you!
Jokes aside, I've got some good news, which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well.
You sure gotta.
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory.
Fair enough. Hey yo, we reached the goal, right? Let me change the gold. Thank you.
Please, go ahead. Ah, that's a bit of a long story. I once had a similar... I was an orphan, but once we were older, they were perfect.
And then?
And then, all children that were sold would leave the house. Did you know I was also not the first to find out about the truth. I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our Yes. Like the society, my parents created a facade of joy. They did all of that. But I did. So in the end, my methods were extreme, but I was still a teenager at the time. My doubt and helpless anger. It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. The least I can do.
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Oh, it's a...
It was all because...
We came here on
Please, go on right ahead.
It's...
You're getting married?
Yeah, but even during our... After this incident...
But we're still... So we are just wondering.
You're right in that the fortress has never hosted a wedding before. But that's no reason to say no, is it? I'll help you make the arrangements.
We can't... We are actually also...
Yeah. We've already made tons of
सबको
special
मिल रहा है
memories.
भाई, हम ही single है.
And we have full confidence in the...
Your trust is the...
Hey, loosen up!
Yeah, I'll always...
Please. Please give me Fiorina. Please. The 73rd. Ah, nah, man. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Here we go again. Let's grind artifacts first. '74th pull is the lucky one, you know. We get her next pull.
Bow your head.
The wind knows it.
My guiding stars!
Oz, reveal by...
Settle down.
Wind strike. Falling leaves. Adorn my...
Not now.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever...
Let the mighty be humbled.
Please, at least give me a good artifact. Fuck physical damage bonus, bro.
By royal
Silence!
Clouds high. The birds fall.
Be sanctified.
A good science, a good science. HP science. Okay. Crit rate with shit stats.
Settle down.
Wind strike.
The night is cold.
ER with EM and HP. I'll take that. Energy recharge HP if it goes into crit. Let's see. Let's see if it goes into crit or no. What's that one? Where did it go? Huh? One star? Why is it 1 star? F. Defense, yep. Crit, crit. Crit. Oh my god. Strongbox it is. Any days. Fine. Wait. Please, crit damage. Crit damage. That's great. Crit. Let's go. Let's go. Keep rolling into crit. Let's go. Crit rate. Oh, holy shit. This is going to be crazy. Fuck you. But fine. Yikes. This one trash. can trust this one, I think. Or this one. Yeah. Strong box. It's the strong box day today. Nah. Let's move on. Where is Senora? Yep. Where's Mary?
This will be a product.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Falling leaves, adorn my night!
Oh, wrong character.
Into the frozen bowl.
Let me show you who's trembling.
Not now.